Hello and welcome back to another video. We are filming back on my old phone, so excuse the lack of quality because my current phone ran out of storage. So today we're talking about everything related to living on residence. So that's cost, food, roommates, habits, go-to outfits, and just other tips that come to mind. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe before we go any further. So first, let's start with the elephant in the room. How much does living on res cost? So this depends on a lot of things, such as whether you're in winter session or year-round, and then also which specific residence you're in. In the description below, I've put a link of all the residences and their separate costs. It's a super helpful page, so I definitely recommend checking that out when you're ranking your preferences for choosing housing. And I also have a friend who's a residence advisor, and she did mention that if you apply for an RA position and are selected, your housing fees are covered as part of the job perks. When you get your housing offer, something I like to do is just go to Google Images and put in the name of your housing, how many bedrooms there are, and then just search the layout so you can see the floor plan of your housing and kind of see where you'll be living and how your lifestyle will function. Next, let's move on to food. So I go home every other weekend and then usually come back stocked with a bunch of food. So I will be sharing with you some of my go-to and favorites. For breakfast, I usually like to have some variation of cereal. This usually varies week by week just so I don't end up getting too sick of a certain brand or taste. Then some easy cook lunch or dinner ideas usually is some variation of noodles. So it could be frozen ramen like this, or just pasta, or even just instant noodles because sometimes that is the vibe. I also love frozen food like pizzas and hash browns, and sometimes I'll get those little rice or noodle bowls that you can just easily microwave. I'm not too much of a cook. I usually just go for super low effort meals or microwavable meals. So yeah, I usually try to have at least one vegetable every 2 weeks. So that could be something like frozen broccoli or a head of lettuce, and then I usually just go over to my friend's place and consume their fruit. I am also an avid coffee drinker, so for instant coffee I like to get the packs that have the creamer and the sugar already mixed in, so all you have to do is just pour it in the hot water and consume. I love lettuce because you could add it to udon or ramen or instant noodles, or just consume it on its own in a salad. Okay, our next section is roommates and living habits. First off, I want to address this myth that you're supposed to be super close with your roommates and do everything together, and that does turn out to be the case for some people, which is great. But I think it can also set up false expectations, so I'm here to tell you that it is totally okay if you're not. As long as you're set on the important stuff and respect each other's boundaries, I think it can be such a fulfilling and content living space either way. Second is to have a cleaning schedule, please. My roommates and I actually do not have one, but we're all relatively clean and organized people, so we just take out the trash or wipe down the counters as needed. And I think that's good for this kind of living arrangement because we share one bathroom and one kitchen between the 6 of us. Two things to really help with that is, number one, remember that the walls are paper thin, so just be considerate of your noise levels, and then also be aware of their sleeping schedules to make sure you're not really disturbing them when you shouldn't be. And number two is to have a group chat on whatever messaging platform, and in the group chat send whenever you'll have guests over, if you ever want to throw a party or a small gathering, and also if you want to borrow anything or make any changes around the living space. The last thing I recommend is really having a routine on cleaning and just lifestyle things. So I do my laundry every other Tuesday evening with this handy dandy laundry card, and I take out the trash at the end of every week as well as vacuum the place bi-weekly. Also, I just wanted to touch on finances quickly because when you live on campus, every food place and every event is so tempting. So right now I work 2 jobs and my budget for myself is $100 for food per month aside from groceries, and then 50 on fun events. So this includes eating in the whole week and then going out for one meal, maybe on the weekends. And then for events, tickets are usually around like 15, 20, so that's 2 to 3 events per month. Some of my favorite cheap eats on campus are nori. They have amazing udon with so many different soups. I love this donair place in the International Food Court. They have huge wraps for $7 or $8. And then of course the Tim Hortons that's near my building. They always have super long lines though. Next, for the outfit parts of this video, I am very excited to announce that we have some gifted products. Vivaia is a stylish and sustainable brand, and they sent over these 2 beautiful pairs of shoes, the perforated heel boots and the Aria flats. I will be showing you some of my go-to outfits that you can pair with these shoes, as well as you can use the code VIC90 for 18% off on your purchase. The first outfit that I like is this shirt with a jacket and black jeans and these boots. I also love to do a shirt with a skirt and a jacket, which could work well with these boots. Or these flats, which gives it a really cute, casual, and simple look. A summer go-to is a sundress, which works great with these flats. And if it's a little windy out, then I'll pair it with a jacket. I also love a tight sweater with black jeans. I think these go great with the boots. Or else I would like to pair a tank top with this teddy jacket, and I think that goes great with the boots or the flats. Thank you so much again to Vivaia for sending over these shoes. They're stylish and sustainable, and I can see this being a part of my everyday wardrobe. These are the Aria flats, and these are the perforated heel boots, and you can use the code VIC90 for 18% off. For the last part of this video, I just wanted to touch on some other tips that have come to mind. The first one is to really take advantage of all the resources that your building has to offer. A perk of living on residence is they'll often have free events or like affordable events such as these, and then also other resources such as counselor in residence. And I really encourage you to take advantage of these because therapy is expensive and they're offering it for free. The second one is to really make use of the UBC space. You're never really far away from your home, so you can live it up. I'm pretty much only in my dorm to sleep. I'm usually out during the day, and here are some of my favorite study spots. First is the Arts Student Centre. This is a very well lit and spacious area with couches, tables, and several floors. The next place is my all-time favorite building, the Life Sciences Centre. It is so bright and beautiful in here. And finally, the Forestry Building. I love how there are trees in the interior design here. In regards to work-life balance, social burnout from living on res is such a real thing. Make sure to schedule in me time to do things you enjoy, such as reading, journaling, or just working out, or else it will not happen. And to follow up on that, I like to cram all the school assignments and extracurriculars throughout the week and just leave the weekends completely blank for fun or relaxation. In regards to friend making and social life, it's honestly really easy to meet people once you're on residence. You can meet them in classes, in events, in your own building, in the laundry room. And the key to actually deepening those friendships is following up and asking to hang out outside of just that occasion. So I love having friends over for like tea chats at night, or I'll invite them over the day to just like have lunch together in my dorm. And this is a good and cheap way to deepen those friendships. Thank you so much for watching this Living on Res 101 video. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any follow-up questions, don't be afraid to just leave a comment below or shoot me a follow-up message. I'd be more than happy to chat. And otherwise, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more UBC content, and I will see you soon. Bye!